episode 4. We got a lot of feedback from episode 3, but what a lot of people been wanting to hear about and been talking to us about, they look at us and they say, y'all drink every night, y'all turned up every night. Do y'all work? Do y'all go to school? Yes, all of the above. And we still stay turned up and stay looking fly. So what we want to touch on today is turn down for what? Because there's no room in life to turn down. I view the topic turn down as when you get soggy. Like when you put your life down, it's just like, I don't want to have fun, I don't want to do anything. We not at that level yet. How y'all feel about that when people tell us to turn down because they think we doing too much?
Oh yeah, turn down. I'm always like turned down for. Everybody may know I stay pretty turned up, but I have a right to. You know what I mean? I work all the time. I pay my own bills. So like, turn down for what?
Yeah, if you have a reason to turn down, then definitely turn down. Like,
turn down.
We don't have that reason to, so we just don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think people misconstrue what our definition of turning up means. Like, I don't really say turning up, but I be turning up. But at the end of the day, like Pat said, like, we handle our responsibility and we don't have any other obligations other than living our life, having fun, and taking care of us. Like, that's all we have.
Exactly. Like, we're supposed to have fun. Like, some people like to sit on the couch and like to watch TV. We rather be with each other. We rather have drinks. We're not getting out of control. We're not doing anything we shouldn't do. So like, I figure like, turn down for what? I take it literally, like, for what? Like, there's no reason for me to turn down unless I got to go to work. And I probably turned up before work. When you give me a good reason and you pay a few of these bills,
once again,
I sit my ass on that couch and I'll watch whatever you want me to watch for like 2 hours, then I got to get up and turn up.
Yeah, no, because people always be like little stuff on Facebook or Twitter, you know, like, turn down for what? And then people be like, because of your kids, or because you're like, well, guess what, boo? Like, I don't have no children, team, no kids, you know? Like, I have a job, I go to work. Like, no matter if I'm turning up to whatever time, you best believe I will be at work in the morning with a smile, like, every time.
Yeah, it's not like always a negative term. Like, turn up can mean a good thing in a way. You can turn up with your friends, you can turn up and go to church, you can turn up in your spirits, you can turn up in just your life. It doesn't always mean like turn up and go do this, go have unprotected sex, go do drugs, go get drunk. It's not always like that. It's for each of its own, like, you know what I mean? It means different things. So people use the term in a negative way when it's really not. It's supposed to be a positive thing.
Yeah, I think like as long as you can turn up. I feel like you can do whatever you want to do. As long as you handle your business, you pay your own bills, ain't nobody taking care of you, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. That's how
I
feel.
heard her say it, so when I do me.
But I feel like for us, us personally, we get ridiculed all the time. Like, y'all always turning up, y'all always turning up. Turning up for us don't always consist of getting hella fucked up and all that. And even if we are out getting drunk or doing whatever, we're being responsible. We always have a designated driver. We always are taking care of it. We always know where the other one's at. When someone's ready to go, we all ready to go. So if you want to turn up, turn up. Who cares? People gonna talk about you anyway.
When I black out, Patrick know where I'm at.
I'm gonna have to carry him, but it's okay, you know.
And I move, you know.
Exactly, like, clear the space. But no, like, it really is turned down for what though? Like, for what?
And I know, like, for you, like, a lot of people think, like, because it's a time a lot of people think you're always out, you're having fun, you're doing something. They don't think you handling business. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They don't know the businessman that you are and that you have your priorities. Like, turning up for you is like the third and fourth thing on your list. They don't see that. How you feel about that when people tell you shit like that?
Yeah, I really, like I said, it goes back to what we were saying earlier, just to wash all that off. Like, if you don't see me all day, I work, you know, get off work, do some more work, get off that job, do this, and then we turn up. Like,
oh, so we come third on your list?
Fourth, but
that's okay. Handle your business. True.
No, but yeah, it's like you handle your business in the daytime, and then you're only dawning on me turning up. So, like, I have multiple levels to my day.
Yeah, but people don't want to look at that. They want to dwell on, like, they turning up. Did you see it was 11 o'clock when we went out?
Like, and I bought the liquor, like,
I'm paying my taxes.
Like,
exactly. And another thing, like, people are so quick to say, like, turn down because their life. They feel like, they feel like they had a baby, they got to sit at home. It's a little bit of bitterness to it, I ain't gonna lie. But they quick to, like, put yourself in our shoes. Tell us, why should we turn down? Like, when y'all tell us why, what's a good reason for, when you see somebody doing their thing, like, talk, before you tell them to turn down, think about it, like, why should they turn down? Like, you know what I mean? Live a good life, like, have fun. Like, don't just tell somebody, turn down this and this and that because you at home because you stuck with a baby you didn't have for what? That's what we should be saying, get pregnant for what?
That's another topic.
Exactly. So when people like use it in a negative way or tell you to turn down, like, what's your response?
I think for me, I feel personally, if you don't know me and you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know my hustle, you don't know my side hustle, then you have no right to tell me to turn down. Like for me, like I pay my own bills, I'm living my life, I take care of myself. There's no man, there's no daddy, there's nobody taking care of me. I take care of myself. So I feel like unless you truly, truly know me, like 24 hours of the day, and you know what I'm doing 24 hours of the day, be quiet. Go sit down somewhere. Don't tell me what to do, because I'm just gonna do me. That's all I know how to do.
And I turn up. So that's what we do, and we ain't had no problem since. So it's, you know what I mean. But like we were saying, like we feel like when you're saying turn down or you telling somebody that, just be appropriate, because you're hating. Like it may not seem like that, but when you're throwing salt or throwing shade on somebody's happiness, people do different things to be happy. So if turning up makes them happy, I mean, if you're not out hurting nobody, like you're not out running into cars or doing dumb shit, like you're happy, you're living your life. Like right now, we're in an apartment, we're with us, we're not out drinking and driving, we're not doing anything. So why should we turn down? Like this is our life, this is fun to us. Like you're more than welcome. Y'all can come kick it, like, come on, hop on board, like, you know, let's kick it, like, exactly, like, we turn up for life, like, just find your happiness and whatever that is, like, turn up, like, don't let nobody shade that. Like, do you nobody people try to shade you, though?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, like, people always try to shade me. They may think that I drink a lot, you know, or I turn up a lot, which is true, but I also work a lot, and when I'm at work, like, I do a very, very good job at what I do, and my managers or none of my guests can ever say that Courtney came in and, you know, did a half-ass job at it.
Because she's trying to get a tip or cheesecake tip.
Don't forget the tip. But no, but really though, like I make sure to always do what I need to do at all times. So you're right. Like when I come back, like I'm gonna have a cup, you know, or two or three, but I'm still gonna do what I have to do. You know what I mean? So turn down for what? Like
Patrick, how do you feel about the people who tell us, like the adults or people older who tell us to like live our life? Like what's some things that they tell you from a older person perspective? What do they tell you? Live your life, enjoy, have fun.
Older people do say live your life. I think we should. We're in our 20s. A lot of us are in college or just got out of college. Like that's what we should do right now. You should be progressing in life and still having fun too. So
exactly, and then those are the same people who turn around when you live in your life and enjoying your life. Those are the same people who turn around and be like, you doing too much. You need to sit down. It's time for you to have a kid. Oh, life is going to catch up with you.
I feel like that's out of jealousy though. Like, at one moment they're saying, like, they're looking at you and they're like, you know what? You need to live your life. You need to have fun because these years aren't going to always be here.
I got pregnant by your daddy when I was 12.
Now they
girl,
so mad.
I wish I can.
But then when they see you doing that, you're having fun, you're living their life, then they're like, hold up, like I don't get to do that. So they're like, you need to slow down and you need to calm down a little bit. And I'm like, for why? Like I just got off of work. Like what you mean?
How do you feel when somebody you looked up to and they're telling you to live your life and enjoy, and then they see you living your life and enjoying, which isn't even in a negative way, and then they turn around and throw shade and tell you you're doing too much? Like,
I just honestly feel like they're just contradicting themselves. Like, don't go tell me. You're basically telling me to go turn up, and then when I do, you like
turn down.
Coming in at time, and I was like, I was turning up. I was doing what you told me to do. But I just feel like it could be. I mean, most likely it's a jealousy thing, and it's a like people don't want to see other people having fun and all those kinds of things, which is really sad. But at the same time, I think it's just the area that we live in too. Like somebody asked me the other day, like, you don't have no babies, you don't have no husband, and can I turn 24? Can I have my birthday, please? Like, I'm 23. No, I don't. Like, not to say it's bad if you do, but that's just not me, and it's not what I want. Like, right now, this is what I want, to have fun with my friends and enjoy it while I can, because I know when I do have a family, I am going to be that mom who's like, oh, my kid's got a birthday party, and I'm not going to be able to turn up, so I'm turning up.
It's definitely not a jab to any parents or any area who have to turn down, because that's the choice that you made in life, and you should be turning down somewhat or a lot, for your child.
Or sitting your ass at home.
Exactly, but it seems like those are the people most who, when they're sitting at home, they're like, oh yeah, they turn up every night for what? Like, because we want to and we can afford this. Like, that's what we chose to do. We choose to do this. You have to be home, taking care of your life. So
definitely not.
If it was turned down, like, what else would we be doing? Like, you'll be sitting at home doing what?
So Patrick, it's like it's a few people who like feel guilty when people are telling them to turn down, they're doing too much. Like, for the people who out there doing their thing, having them responsibilities, just trying to have fun, like, what can you say to like a 22-year-old or an 18-year-old who's on their shit, but they're trying to turn up, but they feel guilty because of what people are telling them? What would you say? Like,
live your life. Live your life. Don't live for anybody else. Don't let anybody try
Exactly.
to put their life on you.
exactly.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like each of us have our own opportunities to live our lives, and I feel like nobody should judge anybody for the way that they live their life, especially if you're like us, who's living our lives, but we're being responsible. We're still productive. No matter what you see, we're very productive people, and we handle our business, and we have our own hustles and stuff like that. So I feel like don't judge us, because unless you know what we're doing, you know what I mean. But if you knew what we were doing, you wouldn't judge us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
like-
No, they still will. They still will. Yeah, people telling us, oh, y'all just turned down because y'all been partying for 10, 12 years or whatever. Y'all fire about to burn out. All I gotta say is the motherfucker's still lit.
Sure is.
Exactly.
It don't seem to be going out anytime soon for me. So,
I have a birthday coming up.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Carlese, the host.
I'm Courtney, the personality.
Patrick, the voice.
And I'm Ashley, the face.
Turn up.
Turn up.
To the point.